Oh, how about the wave? I'll start. All right. Well, good evening and welcome to the golden anniversary of the Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year Awards. Another sold-out evening. Woo! I'm Tracy Van Kelsbeek, Executive Director with Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. To begin, we respectfully acknowledge the enduring presence, knowledge, and philosophies of Indigenous peoples. We acknowledge the continuing accomplishments and contributions Indigenous peoples make in shaping Waterloo Region. We are committed to understanding the impact of settler colonialism on the Indigenous experience in order to envision and co-create collaborative, respectful paths together in empathy and reciprocity. So you may have heard them earlier tonight. Let's give it up for the musical stylings of the talented Eastwood Collegiate Songwriters Club. They were up here tonight. Awesome. I wish I had that much talent when I was 17. So I don't know if you can feel it, but I can feel it. There's a vibe in this room. It's unlike anything else I've ever experienced in my life. I stood up here last year and I couldn't believe it. And I have to say that last year, standing up here was probably my favorite memory of 2024. So can you feel the vibe? I want to yell a little bit louder, but I won't. Honoring the incredible achievements of women is about more than just recognition. It's a celebration of our strength, resilience, and impact on the world. By shining a light on our contributions, we not only express gratitude for our hard work, but also inspire future generations to dream big and pursue their own passions. Throughout history, women have overcome obstacles and broken through barriers, proving that leadership and success are possible for anyone, no matter what their gender is. When we lift each other up, when we honor our accomplishments, we create a society where equality isn't just an ideal, but a reality. One where every girl sees herself reflected in role models who remind her that she too can achieve success. I'm proud to stand here this evening and represent Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest, an organization that has provided a platform to identify, celebrate, and increase visibility of women's successes, feats, and triumphs in our community for 50 frickin' years. Now, it's my privilege to thank our event sponsors for the evening. Without them, Women of the Year wouldn't be possible. So we have Rogers TV, Chime 96.7, Country 106.7, and City News 570. Our speaker sponsor, Gowling WLG. Our decor and floral sponsor, Harp and Fin Co. The Lakeview Wine Co. I could hear them in the back, awesome. The Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Govan Brown, Bondi and Associates, Thunderstorm Productions and Thunderstorm Snacks, because you saw the popcorn on your tables, and Sherwood for making us look so good. Let's give them a hand, folks. Everyone here is committed to making our community a better place, and tonight we honor the many nominees who stand out for their contributions in 12 unique award categories. To give you some context, in 2019, this event recognized 60 nominees. In 2023, just last year, we welcomed, oh, sorry, that was 2 years ago, we welcomed 96 nominees. Last year, which was 2024, that number moved up to 123. Well, tonight, we pay tribute to a record-breaking 140 nominees. It's amazing. In recognition of that milestone and our 50th anniversary, our partners at Lakeview Wine Co. have generously donated a bottle of wine for each nominee to help them celebrate. So nominees, you can pick up those bottles on your way out at the end of the evening. You can't drink them at the table right now. They're not on our SOP, sorry. All right, we also want to take a moment to show some love to our award category sponsors. So we have Rogers TV, Chime 96.7, Country 106.7, and City News 570. Fox Financial Planning with IG Wealth and Management. That's Nancy Fox from Investors Group. Money Talks with Nancy Fox. Grand Valley Construction Association, Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Home Hardware, Miranda Sullivan, real estate broker with Chestnut Park West, Pillars Fine Foods, Profound Impact. I knew you guys are going to do that. Schlegel Villages. Oh, nice. Scotiabank and Waterloo Region District School Board. So let's give them all a hand. All right. The teachers love it. I see so many recognizable faces in the room tonight. Those include some of our illustrious elected officials, so please give a wave when I call out your name. Ashlyn Clancy, MPP for Kitchener Centre. Karen, well, we're gonna wait with the applause. We're gonna wait for applause, they're gonna give a wave. Karen Redmond, Regional Chair. By the way, they're all sitting over here. Dorothy McCabe, Mayor from the City of Waterloo. Natasha Salonen, Mayor from Township of Wilmot. I used to live there, sorry, Natasha. Sandy Shantz, Mayor from Township of Woolwich. Barry Verbanovic, Mayor for the City of Kitchener. And those are all of our mayors. And then we also have the Chief from the Waterloo Fire Department, Richard Heptich. So let's give them all a hand. We also have some councillors with us. So Regional Councillor Chantal Huning and Colleen James, you want to give a wave? They're over there. Waterloo Councillors Sandra Hamner, Jen Vasic, and Julie Wright. And Kitchener Councillors Christine Michaud, Dave Schneider, and Sherry Stretch. Thank you so much for being here. Did I miss anybody? Think we're good? Perfect. I have to say, our awesome keynote speaker for the evening, Sarah Prevette, is in the house. She is such an accomplished human, and we're so grateful to have her here with us tonight to share a little bit about her personal and career journey, and I can't wait for you to hear her story. We also have a few Oktoberfest dignitaries joining us this evening. Our new board chair and president, which I think maybe you guys might have heard of him maybe a little bit. His name is Chef D. Our ambassador, Katie Kneisel. And I also believe I see a few board members out there too, Alan Cayenne, Joanne McCormick, Sandra Dinka, and Nancy Fox, as well as Alicia Panetta and Kelly Wilker from our Ops Council. So let's give them all a hand for being here and joining us this evening as we celebrate these amazing women of Waterloo Region. Now, before I turn things over to our incredible host for the evening, I wanted to mention that our inaugural Waterloo Region Women's Expo is this Saturday. Many thanks to the City of Kitchener for sponsoring this inspiring event. Now, you might have noticed the free expo tickets on your table, and that's because we want to see your fantastic faces here again on Saturday. We have four dynamic keynote speakers, over 20 incredible, fantastic breakout sessions, and a variety of topics, and then close to 80 women-focused vendors. There's something for everyone. The event runs from 10 till 6 p.m. here at Bingemans, and check out womenoftheyear.ca and click on the expo for a complete day's agenda. So that's it for me, folks. Thank you so much for being here this evening. Please welcome our hosts for the evening, Robin and PJ from Country 106.7.
Thank you, Tracy. Give it up for Tracy, everybody. Women of the Year.
Any excuse to sing.
Once again we meet. Hope you have a comfy seat, because there's a lot of awards.
Welcome! It's 50 years tonight!
Woo!
Yes! Okay, before we get started, we have to give a massive, raucous cheer, round of applause, do whatever you want to do, dance on the tables for all of the nominees tonight, okay? Give it up for the nominees! Yeah!
And thank you so much for coming out to support all of your nominees tonight and for being here. We are Robin and PJ from Country 106.7, and this award show is as old as we are. But we all know that age doesn't matter unless you're a cheese. A couple of quick quotes from some powerful women who are 50 or above. Our own Reba McEntire, who says, "Every day, every wrinkle is a lesson learned, and I'm proud of it." And from Helen Mirren, "I'm a woman that loves makeup and getting dressed up. As I get older, I don't look as good, but I don't give a damn."
My give a damn is busted. It's another one.
What else is new?
Don't forget, you can watch this program again on Rogers TV, premiering on Monday, June 2nd, and it'll be repeated on Friday, June 6th. It'll be on the Rogers TV website following that as well. Most of you already found the QR code. Have you found the QR code on your table linking to the digital event program? In the program, you'll find all the nominees and their bios for each award category for tonight.
Thank you so much to Pure Muse Portraits. Aren't those headshots incredible? Who got a headshot done? Yeah, looks amazing, right? Thanks so much to Nadeshda from Pure Muse, once again volunteering her time and talent to create these images for our nominees. And thank you also to Grand Trunk Saloon in downtown Kitchener for hosting our nominee photo shoot day a few weeks ago. It's because of these partners that every nominee will be receiving a copy of their professional headshots. And speaking of photos, who checked out the 360 photo booth? Okay, like 3 people. You got to check it out at intermission, promise me, okay? That's courtesy of our friends here at the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. Capture a memory tonight, a moment. Make sure you get your nominee in there too.
When there's an event, it's always better with popcorn, right? Have you noticed the popcorn yet? Who's finished their entire bag already? All right. Oh, a whole table is gone over there.
Brady Kingsbury, don't eat my popcorn.
Thank you to Thunderstorm Productions and Thunderstorm Snacks for providing the signature Women of the Year popcorn snacks. If the popcorn makes you thirsty, there's another bar just outside in the hallway, conveniently located right next to the silent auction. All right, before we continue, let's please welcome Regional Chair Karen Redmond to bring greetings on behalf of the region of Waterloo. Karen?
Sorry, I would have started walking sooner if I knew I was that far away. I can't tell you what a thrill it is to be here and to look out at this amazing crowd. And I've run into dads and grandpas that are bringing their daughters or their granddaughters here to really appreciate the number of strong women we have that create our community. I want to give a shout out to all of my colleagues in elected office who've already been named, and I just want to point out that it's really great that Barry Verbanovich and Dave Snyder is here to prove that we do sometimes elect men to elected office. I want to point out too that Tracy and her staff at Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest are all women. Girl power. They serve the communities in so many ways, including through this event. So I want to offer my appreciation to Tracy and the team for organizing this amazing celebration and for leading and supporting a festival that continues to evolve as our community grows. On behalf of Regional Council and the region of Waterloo, which is now home to over 700,000 people, I'm delighted to bring greetings and congratulations to every nominee for the KW Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year Awards. Many colleagues and community partners are in the room, and I am so proud to work with so many upstanding women who truly care about the people they serve and their community. So many leaders of change, entrepreneurs, and volunteers who are doing important work in the community across every sector. Each of you deserves to be recognized for your work as extraordinary role models, caregivers, coaches, and creative thinkers. You overcome adversity and barriers, which only strengthens your resolve. Your passion for your work, your resilience, and your determination is inspiring. Thank you to all the nominees for your dedication and service to this community. And thank you to KW Oktoberfest for 50 years of providing women in this community a podium to be recognized for strong leadership and outstanding work happening in the region of Waterloo. This long-standing event highlights the collective strength, skill, and dedication of women in this community and it inspires others to achieve great things as well. Congratulations once again to all the nominees, and thank you to everyone who is here to support and honor them. I also have a lovely certificate to present to KW Oktoberfest in recognition of your 50th anniversary. So we can either take time now or I can give it to Tracy later.
Let's do it now. Tracy, Tracy!
Come on up, Tracy.
Barry, I think you had one. Do you want to scoot up too?
Are we in the way because we can leave? Yep. Yeah.
Congrats. And also, not only does this night rock, but it is so much fun.
Thank you, Chair Edmund. That was so nice. This is obviously a very special year for Women of the Year because of the 50th anniversary and all of the women who are in the room and their achievements in our community. The event started in 1975 with only 11 awards. Can you believe it? It would have been like 10 minutes long. And now we have 140 plus.
No, that's the nominees, not the awards. There's less awards.
There's less awards? Oh,
Maybe next year.
I was planning on staying overnight. Anyone else? No? Okay, next time. Over the years, the award categories evolved to reflect the changing times and included many different areas like athletics, humanitarianism, community service, homemaker, political, STEM, and skilled trades, which was just, as you know, added last year. That evolution continues today as we award our first Educator Award tonight. A lot of educators in the room, right? So exciting.
The teachers are representing. Throughout the years and these many changes, two things have remained constant: the spirit of celebration, support, and community among our nominees, and the commitment of our presenting sponsor, Rogers. And now, please welcome Colette Watson, President of Rogers Sports and Media, to bring a few words of welcome from our presenting sponsor.
Good evening. It's a true pleasure to be part of this exciting evening to celebrate the 50th Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year. What a tremendous milestone. On behalf of everyone at Rogers, I want to say how honored we are to sponsor this event and help shine a spotlight on women who are driving change, lifting communities, and leading with compassion. Tonight, you gather not only to honor the nominees and winners, but to celebrate the collective power, resilience, and brilliance of women across the region. Whether you're an entrepreneur, a trailblazer in your profession, a dedicated volunteer, or a leader in your community, your contributions matter. You inspire people and you remind women everywhere of what's possible when passion meets purpose. To all the nominees, congratulations. Your presence here tonight is a testament to the difference you make in the lives of others. As sponsors and strong supporters of the community, we are grateful for all that you do, and we look forward to seeing how you continue to shape the future of the Waterloo region. Enjoy the evening and this well-deserved recognition. Congratulations again, and happy 50th.
That's our boss.
Do you think she knows who we are?
I hope so. I sent her like 50 emails.
And that's just today. Rogers is a longtime sponsor of this event. We are proud to be here, as well as many other programs and initiatives created for this community by Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. For almost 57 years, Canada's greatest Bavarian festival has created magical moments to bring our community together, like taking your kids to the Thanksgiving parade, right? Doing the chicken dance at one of the Festhallen, or being here in this room celebrating all of our nominees.
These important community events are made possible in part by fundraisers like tonight's online silent auction as well. We hope that some of you are already bidding. Who's already bid? Who's put in a bid? Hey, just a couple of you. All right, a few.
Three people. More better happen
you know
at the intermission.
No. See, there's people that just
they're
waiting
being quiet.
to pounce.
They're
right?
being quiet about it.
No, I didn't put a bid in. What are you talking about? Moving on.
I see you.
Thank you to all of our partners who have contributed. There's a hot air balloon ride in the Chime FM balloon, a car detailing package from Hefner Lexus, Alexis, lunch with Waterloo Mayor Dorothy McCabe, a 3-liter bottle of Lakeview Grand Reserve, VIP tickets to the Craft Beer and Rib Fest, and so much more. Now, that auction will be open until 8:30 p.m. tonight, and the winning bidders are then going to be notified by mail. Check that, email, mail. I found out I won like a year ago. Anyway, every dollar spent on the silent auction goes to support Oktoberfest Cares, which makes events like this and so many others possible. So get your bids in and do it secretly if you want to.
I'm not sure why, but I get to talk about the wine wall again this year.
Oh,
wine
shocking.
wall!
Shocking.
Okay, like 3 people. 1 person waving in the back who's already been at the wine wall, okay, for like an hour and a half. Thanks so much to our generous partners at Lakeview Wine Company for supporting the Wine Wall fundraiser this year. Purchase a numbered cork for $25 and collect your bottle at the end of the night. It is that simple. You're guaranteed to leave here tonight with a fantastic bottle of delicious wine. It might be the East Del Pinot Grigio or maybe the fresh sparkling Secco. That sounds delicious. You never know what you're gonna get. Last year, the corks sold out by intermission because I threatened that Tracy would flip a table if they didn't. And so I am willing to stand by that again. Tracy, are you on?
Yeah,
we are on!
She's ready to flip a table. Wait, I thought the person that won the whole wine wall. That's not how it works?
You get a bottle, right?
all right.
That's how it works. Yeah. Me. I'm right. Tracy said I'm right. Yes!
No, she's the one flipping a table, so.
Thanks again to Lakeview Wine Company and to Tracy for possibly flipping a table, but hopefully not.
No, please flip it. Maybe flip one anyway. Maybe wait till the end of the night, right? Once everything's kind of like, people are still mingling around, they're waiting for the next big thing to happen, and then just flip it right over. Okay. We're just kidding. Kind of. Or are we? Now, let's get to the presentation of our first award.
Woo-hoo!
Okay, a couple of things. Award recipients, when your name is announced, please make your way to the stage. Stairs on the right. Right. Your right or my right? My right is over here.
Yeah, but the right of the stage is here.
There's stairs on both sides, so really,
Just find some stairs and then go there.
Join us at the podium to accept your award. Say a few words. A reminder that photos will be taken on the stage. Please stand with your award sponsor. All recipients are asked to join us on stage at the end of the night for a group photo with Pure Muse Photography. Remember, at the end of the night, everybody's like, oh, I got it, and everybody's hugging, and we need you back here for the big finale photo.
Please don't leave unless a flash has gone off in your face.
And for the audience, we encourage cheering, clapping, yelling and screaming, celebrating all the nominees as their names are announced tonight. So why don't we practice? So somebody just got nominated and you would go. I feel like they can do better than that.
That was medium.
That was medium. You know?
Again on 3, 2, 1.
Just nominated. There we go. See, that's better.
Better.
Oh, she'll allow it.
This pleases us. All right, let's get this show on the road, everybody.
Yeah.
The first category of the evening is the Health and Wellness Award, presented by the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Healthcare, and Physician Recruitment. Welcome Jenna Petker from the Chamber to tell us more.
Good evening. My name is Jenna Petker from the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce. On behalf of the community, the Chamber leads family physician recruitment, which is critical to meeting the primary healthcare needs of our rapidly growing population. This is a community healthcare initiative for the well-being of our residents and an economic development imperative for our businesses to ensure that they can attract the best and brightest. The Greater KW Chamber of Commerce is proud to sponsor the Women of the Year Health and Wellness Award, which reflects the Chamber's ongoing commitment to promoting a healthy and vibrant community. This award recognizes women who have demonstrated continuous dedication to fitness, nutrition, general health, traditional medicines, spiritual wellness, and mental health. This year's nominees make contributions to the health of our region, and for that we thank you. As we at the Chamber of Commerce continue our work to make Kitchener-Waterloo a healthy place to live and work, we salute your commitment to the same. Congratulations to tonight's nominees from the staff and volunteers of the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce.
Here are the nominees for the Health and Wellness Award, presented by the Greater Kitchener-Waterloo Chamber of Commerce. Lindsay Arbo. Kathy Ding. Chioma Efichidia. Julie Norcott. Melissa Reed. Aaron Seaton. Brooklyn Tukey.
Please welcome to the stage Jenna Petker, Physician Recruitment Lead at the Chamber of Commerce. Thanks for being here to help us present this award tonight. And the recipient of the 2025 Health and Wellness Award is Melissa Reed. Melissa is a registered social worker with over 20 years of experience in providing support to those struggling with grief, bereavement, and trauma. Melissa is the owner and founder of Calming Tree Counseling in South Kitchener. As the head of Calming Tree, Melissa provides inspiring, compassionate, and steadfast leadership to a diverse team of mental health professionals. She works hard to ensure the KW community has access to mental health support that is compassionate, inclusive, and person-centered. Please welcome Melissa Reed, the 2025 Women of the Year Health and Wellness recipient.
Don't give your stuff to PJ or he'll steal your award. Just kidding, he won't.
Wow, I'm nervous. I'm very honored to accept this Women of the Year award in the Health and Wellness category. And thank you so much to the fellow nominees. We all deserve to be up here tonight. It is so inspiring to be amongst leaders and change makers in both a privilege and profound reminder of what's possible when we lead with purpose and support each other every step of the way. As a woman working in mental health, I see firsthand how vital it is to create spaces of safety, understanding, and healing. Our well-being is deeply connected to how we care for one another and how we show up in our communities. I want to thank the incredible people in my life who have shaped me and stood beside me on this journey. To my partner, your love and belief in me have been my foundation. To my mentors, friends, and family, thank you for being my constant source of strength, encouragement, and joy. To my amazing team, thank you from the bottom of my heart, not only for nominating me, but for inspiring me every day. This award belongs to you just as much as it belongs to me. Your dedication, creativity, and compassion are what makes our work meaningful. Finally, this moment is even more special because my daughter's in the audience. I hope she sees in this moment the strength she carries within herself and the possibilities ahead. My children inspire me to lead with heart and to keep reaching higher. I hope tonight's celebration reminds all of us of what we can achieve when we lead with compassion, build through community, and choose collaboration over competition. Let's continue to create a world where women support one another, rise together, and shape lasting change side by side.
Melissa Reed, your 2025 Women of the Year recipient for the Health and Wellness Award, and Melissa Reed's daughter, who we'll see here on stage in about 25 years. Our next award category was introduced just last year, and the competition has been fierce, just like our nominees are. Please welcome Mandy Bugeaud from the Grand Valley Construction Association to introduce the 2025 Skilled Trades Award category.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Mandy Bugeaud, Manager of Industry and Community Partnerships at the Grand Valley Construction Association. Last year, the GVCA was proud to support the launch of the inaugural Skilled Trades category of the Women of the Year Awards. And we're proud to be back for the 50th anniversary to continue supporting the tremendous strides that women are making in the skilled trades in Waterloo Region. Grand Valley Construction Association would like to thank the Women of the Year Awards for continuing to value and celebrate these important contributions towards advancing and empowering women in the trade sector. Our nominees are inspiration to the future generation of women in the skilled trades. Congratulations to the Women of the Year Awards on 50 years of celebrating trailblazers. And congratulations to the skilled trades nominees from all of us at the Grand Valley Construction Association.
Here are the nominees for the Skilled Trades Award. presented by the Grand Valley Construction Association. Jessica Allen. Sauve Brasseur. Stephanie Bruinsma. Jessica Gemmel. Laura Poje. Emily Pike. Brenda Walsh.
And speaking of trailblazing and inspiring, welcome Mandy Bujo to the stage to help us present this award. Thanks so much to you and everyone at Grand Valley Construction Association for helping us make this important recognition a reality. And the award recipient for Skilled Trades in 2025 is Emily Pike. Emily Pike is a trailblazing automotive technician, educator, and advocate for women in skilled trades. A single mother who defied the odds, she fought through adversity to build a thriving career at Hefner Lexus and co-founded AutoCate, an initiative empowering car owners through education. As chief of trade, she leads groundbreaking workshops across Ontario, breaking down barriers in the industry, a mentor with Support Ontario Youth and Napa Gearhead. Emily is redefining what is possible for women in trades. Her mission to create a future where no woman has to fight for her place in the industry she belongs. Welcome and congratulations to Emily Pike, our 2025 Skilled Trades recipient.
I hope there's not popcorn in my teeth. I'm incredibly honored to receive this award tonight. As a teen mom who was once told I'd never make it, and as a woman in the trades who was told I didn't belong, I accept this not just for myself, but for every person who's ever felt underestimated and overlooked. I'm proud to represent women, single moms, and tradespeople who are breaking barriers every day. Thank you to my daughters, who are my biggest motivation, my biggest inspiration, to my family and my chosen family who are here with me tonight, and to my team at AutoCate and Hefner Lexus and Support Ontario Youth for believing in the mission every single day. This award isn't just a recognition, it's a reminder that change is possible when we support each other and keep pushing forward. Thank you.
Congratulations, Emily Pike! Our Skilled Trades Award recipient for 2025. And thank you again to the Grand Valley Construction Association. Emily, my car needs some work. I'll see you tomorrow. Up next is the Entrepreneur Award for 40 and over, presented by Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker with Chestnut Park West. And here is Miranda to tell us more about this category.
Hello, my name is Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker with Chestnut Park West. It is such a pleasure to be here supporting the 50th anniversary of the Rogers Women of the Year Awards. For 5 decades, this program has been celebrating women who make our community great, and I am proud to join in that recognition as the sponsor of the award for entrepreneurs 40 years and over. I understand the adversity and challenges that women entrepreneurs face every day. The women nominated in this category have started and led businesses that feed us, fill our lives with beauty, and even help other entrepreneurs. Determination to succeed, innovative ideas, vision, collaboration, and leadership are all characteristics associated with the women nominated in this category. Every small business has a story, and our nominees tonight tell a story of excellence. Congratulations to all the nominees for the Entrepreneur 40 years and over.
Here are the nominees for the Award for Entrepreneurs 40 and over, presented by Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker for Chestnut Park West. Aura Herzog. Mary Beth Kennedy. Christy Miller. Sandy Malachek. Linda Ockwell Jenner. Ainsley Poirier-Craig. Angel Marie Reiner. Yolanda Rommel-Jarski.
Congratulations to all the nominees in this category, and thank you, Miranda, for being here tonight to help with this presentation. The recipient of the 2025 Entrepreneur Award 40 and Over is Mary Beth Kennedy. Come on up, Mary Beth. Mary Beth Kennedy is a dynamic entrepreneur, an educator, a community advocate. She is the owner of multiple successful businesses and is passionate about innovation and mentorship. Mary Beth teaches entrepreneurship at Conestoga College, guiding our next generation of small business leaders. Beyond the classroom, she mentors students and job seekers and supports community initiatives and local fundraisers. Her dedication to business excellence, education, and charitable giving has made a lasting impact in the region. Whether empowering aspiring entrepreneurs or giving back to the community, Mary Beth's leadership continues to inspire and drive positive change. Please welcome Mary Beth Kennedy, 2025 Women of the Year recipient for Entrepreneur 40 and Over.
We're somewhat organized here. So much going on. Wow. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm incredibly honored to receive this, and congratulations to all the women here tonight that have been nominated. You are all inspiring for sure. And I am a proud woman entrepreneur, and this recognition means so much. Not just for me, but for every woman who has built her business from scratch, or maybe taken something over and just taken those risks, stayed resilient through every challenge. To be celebrated here in the community I love and have worked for decades is humbling, and I believe that success is sweeter when it's shared. So I just wouldn't be standing here without my amazing team, which I have one here tonight, my family, and also my chosen family, and my incredible clients and community partners who've supported my journey. This award is a reminder that it's never too late to start something. You can always learn new things, take risks, and reinvent yourself to make an impact. So to every woman who's wondering if it's possible, it definitely is. And I just want to leave you with something that I find is a little bit of a mantra for myself, and that is there's grace in growth, power in persistence, and meaning in mentorship. Thank you very much.
Mary Beth Kennedy. Congratulations. Mary Beth, you smell delicious, by the way. I just thought I would say that. Sorry. Right? Right? It was distracting, but in a good way.
I thought it was the flowers.
No, it's Mary Beth. Just as she goes by, just try, okay? I highly recommend. Women of the Year, how are we doing so far?
Come on, it's got to be better than that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being outstanding and 1 being...
5 being medium.
Where are we?
There we go.
Nailed it.
Let's continue with the award presentations. Please welcome Sherry Shannon Vanstone from Profound Impact to introduce the award category and nominees for achievements in STEM.
Hello, my name is Sherry Shannon Vanstone with Profound Impact. Every day I see the exciting and transformative influence that women are having in the world of science, technology, engineering, and math. As a female-founded Canadian tech company, Profound Impact believes in creating opportunity for great female researchers to do great things. That is why Profound Impact is proud to join the 50th Annual Women of the Year Awards as the sponsor for the Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math category. Not only is 2025 the 50th anniversary of the Women of the Year Awards, it is also the 10th anniversary of the creation of this important award category. Tonight's nominees each could be an educator, a researcher, or an advocate, in some cases all three. One thing you know for certain is that they all are trailblazers. The Waterloo region is overflowing with intelligent, driven, and inspirational women in this field, and we at Profound Impact join you all in honoring them tonight. Congratulations to all the nominees.
Here are the nominees for the STEM Award, presented by Profound Impact. Martha Breidup, Charmaine Dean, Kimberly Habison, Avi Peters, Amy Ty, Ellen Winters Robinson.
Congrats to all the nominees. Please welcome Sherry Shannon Vanstone to the stage to help us present this award on behalf of Profound Impact. And the award recipient for the 2025 award for STEM is Dr. Charmaine Dean. Dr. Dean, it's all you. Dr. Charmaine Dean is an acclaimed academic leader, statistician, and advocate for equity with 35 plus years of impact. In her role at the University of Waterloo, Charmaine has led nearly $1 billion in research funding and forged transformative partnerships. She chaired the President's Anti-Racism Task Force, embedding systematic change through 88 strategic recommendations. Internationally recognized with honors like the SSC Gold Medal and Francis Order of Academic Palms, Dr. Dean's legacy lies in bridging research excellence with bold, inclusive leadership. Her career exemplifies the highest standards of impact, service, and lasting contribution to Canadian society and beyond. Welcome to the stage, Dr. Charmaine Dean, our 2025 Women of the Year for STEM. We get up early and we just keep going.
And you just have
right?
so much energy.
Non-stop.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
We're not going to work tomorrow, though. Don't worry about
We're
it.
not even going to bed. Charmaine, party at your place.
All night, Rager. Just give us the address.
I am impressed. Good evening, everyone. I'm really honored to be accepting this year's STEM Award. Thank you, Sherry, for the work that you do and the work that you do in terms of your boards, your leadership for the community, and sponsoring this award. So there's so many wonderful nominees. I'm astounded to be chosen. There are lots of great colleagues at on the nomination, including Camelia Lunez and Lily Liu, who are my colleagues who are here today. A wonderful local artist, Isabella Stefacanscu, and just other phenomenal women. As a woman leader in STEM, I consider a role model a privilege and a very serious responsibility. When I first started as an assistant professor, I walked into the faculty council meeting. There were 200 people at the meeting, and I was the only woman there. So So I've always been an advocate of change. As the vice president at the University of Waterloo, I've looked for ways, big and small, that I can uplift women and underrepresented groups. One of my goals was to increase the number of women chairs at the University of Waterloo. When I first joined, the percent of women chairs was probably just under 5%. And in 2 years, we will be at 50%. It is a... So on a personal note, I'd like to thank the woman who nominated me, Tracelyn Cornelius. I'm incredibly touched. I also want to thank my family for their support. I wouldn't be here without you, but I want to dedicate this award to my mother. Having been denied an education herself, she was determined that I would maximize my opportunity to learn. Every day when I came home from school, she was right there waiting for me, trying to absorb what I learned for the day, and it was just so touching. She really helps me in terms of having high expectations. She believed in me, and that inspired me to this day. She's no longer with us. To the young women in the audience, I encourage you to follow your dreams,
Don't agonize over setbacks. I am old enough, you talked about over 50, to have had many. Setbacks are an important part of growth. There are many opportunities for all of us today, and I'm so privileged to be working with some wonderful women, and some of them are at my table tonight. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a good evening.
Congratulations once again to Dr. Charmaine Dean, our 2025 STEM Award recipients. And thank you, Sherry Shannon Vanstone as well from Profound Impact for being a sponsor. I had a different four-letter word for STEM in high school.
No, you can't say that here.
Fail.
Oh, that you can.
For me, anyway. We'd also like to take a moment to thank our production sponsor, Sherwood, who helps us create the best possible event for everyone tonight. Thank you very much to the entire team from Sherwood. And congratulations to all of our award recipients so far. Did you know that many of our nominees are enjoying the Women of the Year signature florals this evening? These were lovingly created by Harp and Finn Co. and Harp and Finn Events, our decor and floral sponsors. Give it up for them. Ainsley and her team have brought these beautiful blooms to life, and they have plenty more available right now at the Harp and Finn Flower Bar located near the entrance. You can also visit their beauty, floral, and lifestyle boutique in the heart of Belmont Village. So thanks again to Harp and Finn Company.
Yay, waving at the back. Thank you so much, ladies. They've also created the gorgeous centerpieces, the arrangements that are at your table. So thanks to our centerpiece sponsors at Bondi and Associates. One lucky person from each table is going to take home those beautiful flowers.
Nice.
Just a heads up, the vases are very rented, so please leave those behind. All right? Just disclaimer.
Rented.
And thank you again to Jessica Bondi, who is here tonight, and her team at Bondi and Associates for sponsoring this evening. Thank you, Jessica. What goes better with flowers than wine?
That was an easy answer. Low-hanging fruit.
I don't know if you remembered, but there happens to be a wine wall tonight. Thank you again to Lakeview Wine Co. Wine Wall is fundraising for Oktoberfest Cares this year, and all you have to do is purchase. Who's got $25 right now? You just purchase a cork, right? Proving once again that wine is good for your heart because you're doing something good, and calories for charity don't count. We all know that, right? Thank you again to Lakeview Wine Co. for supporting this fundraiser tonight. And if it's anything like last year, are we almost sold out again? Medium. Okay, more. We need more. Okay, at intermission. Otherwise, Tracy with the table flip. Okay. Although maybe you would pay to see that too. Whatever. $1,000. Okay, that's it. Yeah.
Also, many thanks to Gowling WLG for returning as the 50th Anniversary Women of the Year speaker sponsor. Over the years, we have heard a great number of captivating speakers sharing insights and inspiration at these events. Tonight is no exception. Please welcome Gwyneth Static from Gowling WLG to tell us about our speaker tonight.
Well, good evening, everyone here. And once again, welcome to the 50th anniversary of the Women of the Year Awards. I'm very excited to be here for this, for sure. It is certainly an honor to be here tonight, celebrating the remarkable achievements of women who have made significant contributions across various fields right here in our region. As I was introduced, my name's Gwyneth Static, or Gwen, as many of you know me. I'm a partner with Gowling WLG right here in Waterloo. And as a representative of Gowling WLG, it's a law firm that is really deeply committed to diversity, inclusion, and truly the empowerment of women. I'm really thrilled to introduce our amazing keynote speaker for these reasons, among many. So Sarah Prevett is a name synonymous with innovation, leadership, and transformative strategy. Her work has touched some of the world's most renowned brands, including Google and Apple. I'm sure you guys know of those. Where she has developed strategies that have revolutionized their approach to human-centered design and entrepreneurship, which I certainly want to learn more about. Sarah's leadership extends beyond the corporate world, though, She is dedicated to transforming education through her organization, Future Design School, which is an institution that has led strategic initiatives in over 65 countries and is at the forefront of AI adoption. This is shaping the future of learning. Sarah's contributions have earned her numerous accolades, including the Inspiring Leader Award for her visionary leadership. Future Design School, her organization, has been recognized as one of the Fast Company's best workplaces for innovators. This is certainly a testament to the culture of creativity and excellence she fosters. Sarah has been named as by Inc. magazine as one of the top entrepreneurs in all of North America, and she has been listed among the top 20 elite or power elite by Canadian Business. Her achievements are a shining example of what can be accomplished through dedication, innovation, and a commitment to making a positive impact. At Gowling WLG, we share so many of Sarah's values. We share the values for innovation, for excellence, and the pursuit of transformative change. We believe in the power of diverse perspectives and the importance of fostering an inclusive environment where everyone truly can thrive. Sarah's message is certainly fitting on a night when we celebrate the incredible achievements of local women who are truly shaping the future of our community. So please join me in welcoming Sarah Prevette to the stage.
Thank you. I definitely could have made that walk a little earlier, right? It's a little daunting to be invited to speak to a room full of powerhouse women. So thank you so much for humoring me, and thank you for welcoming me into this amazing community. I wanted to start here and ask you what your definition of success would be. Admittedly, if you had asked me early in my career, I probably would have said something pretty obnoxious. Power, money, influence. It's okay if you're thinking those things right now. If you asked me now, a couple decades later, I'd probably tell you something like this. Real success is being able to spend your time on things that you actually want to spend your time on and with people you actually like. Also, I would love to attribute that to someone. I have no idea who told me that. It's probably Abby. She's like the reason for everything. But I couldn't remember, as I was saying to someone earlier, menopause brain is a real thing. Menopause table, yes. What I've also come to learn outside of brain fog is that happiness comes from authentically living your values. It also comes from having a sense of optimism, feeling a sense of impact, and of course, feeling like you're growing and developing, right, in the right direction. So in the next 11 minutes, I've been asked to tell you my entire life story, no small task, and share some of the truths that I've learned in a very hard way along the way. Someone can set a timer. So let's start with authentically living your values. So I can't talk about this without talking about these two people. Aren't they cute? These are my parents. You clap for my parents, guys. It's on TV. My parents raised their kids with a deep sense of integrity, of moral justice, but more importantly, they really made us believe that we were capable of anything, right? They filled us with the confidence that if you worked hard and you really had discipline, that you could achieve anything. And I think that's such an important and what a good gift to be able to start your life with. I also can't talk about values without talking about this guy. Does anyone actually know who that is? Prove it. Yes, there are millennials in the room. Awesome. So Captain Planet. So this was sort of an ill-fated cartoon hero from the early 90s. Yes, I am that old. So Captain Planet taught a whole generation of people, or at least the 12 people in this room who watched it, about environmental activism. And so I was 9 years old and I was obsessed. And then I learned about whaling and drift netting and got very disturbed. So I did what any 9-year-old does in 1990, and I went to the library. There are children in the room, aren't there? You should ask your parents what the Dewey Decimal System was. So this is pre-internet, and I had a wonderful librarian who taught me about petitions and gave me this whole vision that we could actually start a petition to save the whales in Canada, which led to me meeting this woman, Anita Roddick, the founder and CEO of The Body Shop. Anita, an amazing entrepreneur in her own right and environmental activist, took my Save the Whales petition, put it in all of the body shops across the country, and helped get tens of thousands of signatures, which led to my first trip to Ottawa and meeting this guy. Then Prime Minister, we have some liberals in the room, then Prime Minister John Chrétien. And ultimately, we had an influence in changing some of the sustainability practices we have in the oceans. So at 9 years old, I learned an important lesson. Anyone can have outsized impact with the right champions, even a 9-year-old from London, Ontario. Fast forward and I'm 15. I have the opportunity to go work for a family friend who's starting a small tech company. I had a front row seat to watching a dynamic, charismatic, and amazing entrepreneur build truly one of the most incredible organizations this country has. Infotech Research Group now employs over 1,000 people, and I don't even want to know the valuation. But I learned something deeply profound also. And that was that great things happen when good people have shared vision and an optimism for what could be. I got bit by that tech bug. I got excited about it. I was in the Valley. I'm rubbing shoulders with people who would go on to build names that you'll actually know, lots of them that didn't, admittedly. And I had this amazing opportunity to be mentored by this man. This is Scott Cook, the founder and CEO of Intuit. They do the payroll software. I learned something called design thinking, which just unlocked a whole world for me. A repeatable toolkit that you can use for problem solving and designing products that people are actually going to use. That's an amazing concept. Which leads to personal lesson number 3. Good innovation is really just problem solving and psychology. It's understanding what people want, what they're motivated by, what their ambitions are, and then creatively designing solutions that answer those needs. That led to me starting my own company. We started a company called Sprouter, which would help entrepreneurs around the world get real-time advice from people like Richard Branson and Mark Cuban, love him or hate him. And it was going well. We were all over the place. We were on TV, we were in magazines, we were on stages like this, and then all of a sudden, it wasn't going so good. This is Web 2.0. This is the time where profitability is something for later. You just worry about getting users and eyeballs. And you don't know embarrassment until you're walking past newsstands with your face as the poster child for failure. I did not want to get out of bed. I did not want to answer my phone. We had to shut down. It was probably the worst thing up until that point. Spoiler alert, it gets a lot worse. Thankfully, this sad story actually has a happy ending. We ended up selling the business to Postmedia, went on to have a happy life, and everyone's happy. There's a fairy tale ending here. It doesn't come later. This led to another personal lesson, which is failure is not the end. It's inevitable and it's surmountable. So I did what every failed entrepreneur does. I became a venture capitalist. Sorry to the VCs in the room. But it was another amazing opportunity to be a part of other people's entrepreneurial journeys and getting to invest in lots of really interesting companies that went on to do very interesting things. Freshly, for instance, sold to Nestle for something crazy like $1 billion. I also got a really random phone call from a producer at Fremantle Media, the people who invented American Idol. And they said, we'd love to do a TV show, and we'd like to do it on young entrepreneurs. Knowing nothing about TV, but feeling like that's one of those phone calls that you don't say no to, I moved to Los Angeles. We filmed a TV series. No, you've never heard of it, and that's for the best. But I was profoundly unhappy every day, waking up and feeling like I should feel grateful for this amazing opportunity. I should be excited about all of the things that were happening and all of the people that we were meeting and what was going on. And it's only looking back now that I can truly appreciate the reason I was dreadfully unhappy. I wasn't living my values. There's a place for fancy handbags and designer couture, but there's also a place for really making sure that you feel like you're having impact and that what you're doing matters. So, another personal lesson, sometimes we're actually pretty lucky if something doesn't work out. And there is a good news story here, because through that experience, I met this phenomenal entrepreneur. If you haven't seen Jen Bell before, she was starting a little company around washable rugs. And Ruggable has gone on to be very successful and continues to do very well. And Jen is another inspiring entrepreneur. If you haven't read about, she would be wonderful to look at. Which was another lesson, that new networks lead to new opportunities, and getting out of that echo chamber can be really helpful. I also can't tell my personal story without talking about this woman. I got off a plane in New Delhi and realized that I had dramatically underestimated the chaos and overestimated my ability to find a taxi and get to my hotel safely. Out walks this beautiful blonde angel who came over and asked me, first time. She got in a cab with me, and I found out that she was the CEO of Save the Children, an organization that works globally to help children in need. Carolyn offered me an incredible opportunity to go with her the next day and actually help distribute medicine and vaccines in the slums in New Delhi. It was the first time I had ever seen poverty at that scale. It was truly one of the most transformative and heartbreaking moments of my life. By the end of the day, I pretty much had a full nervous breakdown, pledged that I was going to quit everything and follow Carolyn around the world. And she very nicely made me tea and told me that that wasn't what I should do. And she gave me some of the best advice of my life. Go home, do what you can with what you have, focus on your sphere of influence, and lead from where you are. And that was something that really profoundly struck a chord. And that's what led me to starting Future Design School. The intention of taking all of the amazing skills that other people had given me around entrepreneurial thinking, design thinking, the stewardship and looking out the values for the rest of the world. How could we bring that into education? How could we empower these amazing teachers in school systems around the world to deliver those skills and to help kids build that sense of stewardship that they too can make a difference and be a change maker? So we started this little organization, found amazing thought leaders from Harvard, MIT, around the world. Things were going well, as somebody mentioned in the intro, 65 countries. It was incredible. And then you might remember March of 2020. Yeah, it was a dark time. I don't really want to talk about it either, but that's what I'm getting paid to do. So when you think about that time period, you might remember that school shut down. That meant budgets for us evaporated. And all of a sudden, we had a very big payroll, a global team, and everybody was putting all of their resources into what they needed to, PPE, going into online learning. We had to make some really harsh decisions, and we did have to make some pretty major layoffs. To make matters worse, I also got the vid. And not current vid, original OG vid, like Wuhan edition. So in that time period, I was hospitalized. I also lost function. I had neurological issues, heart issues. I was on prescribed oxygen for 24 hours a day, and I was told I was going to be disabled for the rest of my life. There are children in the room, so I'm not going to let it get as dark as it could be. That's a bottle of wine conversation for the end of the night. But suffice to say, I came very close to giving up. And if it weren't for a very strong, amazing community of women who showed up every day, make me meals, brush my hair, help me walk 5 feet that I couldn't do without gasping, and to help me believe that there was going to be a greater tomorrow, I wouldn't be here. I owe everything to them. See, I knew this is where I was gonna go off the rails. I'm not gonna cry. I promised I wouldn't. But obviously, it's been a hard journey, but I'm here today, and I'm standing in front of you, and it took 3 years of physiotherapy, but I am walking, I am talking without gasping, and I've been getting back to life. Just last summer, I managed to paddle 150 kilometers down the Firth River in the North Yukon to the Arctic Ocean. Just a couple months ago, I hiked across the Wasabi Sands in Oman. For those of you who don't know, it's near Saudi Arabia. That's usually the first question when I say Oman. Everyone goes, where? Life after chronic illness has been the greatest blessing of my life. I could not be more hungry or more excited about what's next. And I tell you that not for pity. I tell you that for anyone who's in a moment of darkness. That the truth is that the path is not always linear. In fact, I think the most interesting stories probably aren't. The path, it's not always clear, and the path certainly isn't ever easy. But if you believe in yourself and you create a powerhouse group like the community you have here, anything is possible. I'm back to working with incredible people, amazing thought leaders in education, solving real problems that matter. And I'm much happier, although I do eat carbs now, living my values. I ditched Los Angeles, I ditched the city, I even ditched Toronto. I actually bought 100 acres just down the road from you near Erin, Ontario. We're rewilding, yep, all right, yeah, Erin, Ontario. But there's something truly different about waking up every day and feeling good about the life that you're living, and that it's aligned with the values that have shaped you, and that you can see that you're having a positive impact. We're rewilding 65 acres, we're reforesting. Anyone who wants to come plant trees, we have thousands on our driveway right now. We'll be doing it on Sunday. Because ultimately, happiness, I think, comes down to 3 things. Having a sense of purpose, having posse, people who love you, even in spite of your my many flaws. And you have a promise of a greater tomorrow. I know that my story isn't over. I know that adversity is definitely gonna come again, but that's okay. Because I know that with a sense of purpose, surrounded by good people, and with a mindset of being able to see the promise of tomorrow, I'll be able to rise to that occasion. I'll find the opportunity. Thank you so much for having me.
Sarah, can you stay with us? Sorry, as I'm blaring in your ear.
Don't stand next to the speaker.
Yeah, no, sorry about that. I just wanted to bring up a couple of things. Sarah, I wanted to say thank you so much for coming up here and sharing such a brave story, and also talking about how important it is for us to be in line with our values always, and how as we grow into who we are and as we are figuring out what our why is, which is what we're supposed to do while we're here, right? As we're figuring that out, along the way, quite often challenges come up where you question that, right? Like you're pulled into being like, look, this doesn't feel right, but it's what I'm supposed to do for my job or because I'm making X amount of money or whatever, but it's not in line with who you truly are at your core, and how important it is to break out of that. And I think everybody who's sitting in this room tonight is either there or on their way to figuring out what their why is, what your purpose is. And once you do that, it all just falls into place, right? So thank you so much for pointing that out in your presentation, because I think that's huge and so important. And Gwyneth is here from Gowlings, now that I spoke for 25 minutes, to present you with this token of our appreciation for sharing your story with us.
Oh, thank you.
Sarah, come on back up for another hand.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What an exciting group of awards so far. Thank you again to our award sponsors, Profound Impact, Miranda O'Sullivan, real estate broker for Chestnut Park Realty, the Grand Valley Construction Association, and the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce.
Also, thank you to our event supporters, Westmount Signs and Printing, for supporting tonight. They created these lovely glass awards that are going home with our recipients this evening. Thank you to them. And as we head into the intermission, this is a great opportunity to visit the Harp and Fin Co. Flower Bar, as well as our Lakeview Wine Company fundraising.
The Wine Wall. Maybe you've heard of it. It's at the back.
No, I know.
Oh.
I didn't ask you to sing. Yes, it's the Wine Wall.
Just thought I'd throw that in there in case.
The Wine Wall there at the back of the room as well.
Please don't forget to check out the silent auction as well in support of Oktoberfest Cares. Bids are going to close at around 8:30, so make sure you get them in. And yes, you can stock your bids. Is that soon? What time is it?
It's 8:11.
Oh my gosh, you gotta get
Who's
going.
put a bid in already now? All right.
And heads up that there's a second bar out in the silent auction area, also convenient. Thank you so much to the Greater KW Chamber of Commerce for providing that 360 photo booth. Maybe make sure you get a fun photo with your nominee tonight. You'll find that in the back corner. And we'll see you back here in a few minutes for more of the 50th Anniversary Rogers Women of the Year Awards.
All right, everybody, so if we could get back to your seats, we're going to get the second half of things underway. We still have some more awards to hand out this evening. A quick moment of thanks for our event sponsors. Rogers TV, and the Rogers Radio Group. Gowling WLG.
Harp and Fin Co. And a reminder, well, actually more new information. If you take the centerpiece home, you can in fact take the vase, which is going to be way less wet on your hands rather than just taking random flowers.
Way
Hooray!
less messy in your vehicle as well, if you're taking that home. Also, Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, Sherwood, and all of our award category sponsors.
You know, it's amazing to think that when this event first began, many of you weren't even born. Who was not even born in 1975?
Wow, there's got to be more than that.
Right? Amazing. But here in Canada, there was already a lot going on. Pierre Trudeau is the Prime Minister of Canada.
Wow. It was the first year that gas was sold by the liter, and the price, check it out, 14 cents.
Come on.
14 cents a liter. Wow.
Popular slang words at the time were right on, far out, and out of sight.
A lot of vision-related.
Right?
Far out.
Maybe glasses hadn't come as far as they have now.
President Gerald Ford in the U.S. announced the end of the Vietnam War, and what was the top film in 1975? The biggest movie in the world in 1975. Who's got a guess?
Dun-dun. Did I give it away?
There we go. It was Jaws.
The beaver was officially recognized as our national symbol, and the CN Tower was finally finished.
They brought a beaver to the top of the CN Tower, made the announcement.
It's our mascot.
That may or may not have happened.
Welcome to Canada. I can't turn this page, can you? I can't. Okay.
I had to use two hands, though. 1975 was also the year that the first woman was accepted into the Coast Guard.
The United Nations first observed International Women's Day on March the 8th.
It would be another 6 years before women's rights were enshrined in the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And here in Waterloo Region, Elizabeth Dowman, Jeanette Wilhelm, Dorothy Schnarr, Lorna Berge, Rita Kreitz, Norma House, Edith McIntosh, Mary Johnston, Edith Jefferson, and Darlene Golka were the first to be awarded the distinction of Women of the Year. 1975.
Are any of those women here tonight? That would be amazing.
Oh.
I don't know, the lights went down, so I'm assuming the wine wall is sold out? Is that something? No, people are still there.
All right. What an amazing 50 years it has been, certainly for this event. As you already heard from Tracy Van Kelsbeek, Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest is marking its 50th anniversary by expanding. Please welcome Sandra Dinka, Chair of the Waterloo Region Women's Expo Volunteer Committee, to tell you more about it.
Hi everyone, my name is Sandra Dinka. I am the chair of the inaugural Waterloo Region Women's Expo, and I would like to personally invite you to join us. You have all received a complimentary ticket by being here at tonight's event. You can find it at your place setting. The expo will take place right in this room this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and will feature 4 keynote speakers, over 20 workshops, and 80 exhibitors. We couldn't think of a better way to celebrate 50 years of the KW Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year Awards than by launching this expo, by women, for women. See you all on Saturday, and congratulations to all of tonight's nominees.
Thanks so much, Sandra. Who's coming to the Waterloo Region Women's Expo? The inaugural one, you gotta be there. You gotta say you were there. Come see my TED Talk at 2, okay? It's room 2.
Is it involved? Is it TED? Is TED gonna be like a
I don't
TED
know.
Talk?
We're gonna find out, okay? Yet another great community-focused event brought to us by the leadership and volunteers of Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest. It's amazing to think that all of this is put together by a group of dedicated volunteers. Let's give it up for everybody involved in tonight and the Women's Expo. 2 phenomenal women-led initiatives in our community. Their hard work and dedication is deeply evident here in the room, and we would also like to thank Govin Brown for sponsoring the volunteer table and helping us recognize these amazing women who made tonight possible. Speaking of amazing volunteers, please welcome the new president of KW Oktoberfest, the one, the only, the infamous Chef D.
Guten Tag, and welcome all of you. This is truly amazing. I was here last year with my family for the first time, and I went, this is, ladies of the Fletcher family is going to be coming here from here on in, because this is so, just amazing night. Each year, this night gets bigger and better with a record number of nominations as stated, 140 in 12 categories. Many of you may not know that my own mother was a past Woman of the Year recipient. Homemaker Award recipient in 2001. She would be so proud to have her granddaughters and great-granddaughters sitting in the room tonight. Lauren, Tiffany, Zoe, and Ellie are, as seen here tonight. I have 2 words for you. Dream big. This is such an important night of celebrating women and their accomplishments. Events like this serve as a call to action for accelerating gender parity, addressing ongoing inequities. Celebrating women's history helps create pathways for future leaders and empowers women to aim high, regardless of where they've been. By celebrating women, we are contributing to a more inclusive and equitable world. A huge thanks to the Woman of the Year Committee. Can we give them a big hand? And the Kitchener-Waterloo Oktoberfest staff, Lori, Sarah Jane, Carol, Valerie, Luke, our summer student, and of course our executive director, Tracy, Donka, and for joining us this evening. And now we're going to have a slideshow of the last 50 years.
Thanks so much to Chef D. I'm curious, how many people, show of hands, how many people are here for their very first Rogers Women of the Year event?
Ah!
Wow.
Oh my gosh, so many!
Look
Yay!
at that.
Welcome.
Welcome. We'll see you next year as well. All right, back to some more awards. The next award is our new category, the Rising Star Award for those under 40 years, presented by Pillars Fine Foods. Let's go to Diana Hunter from Pillars to hear more about this award category.
Hello, I'm Diana Hunter from Pillars Fine Foods. At its very beginning in 1957, Pillars was founded by a young entrepreneur in his 20s. Today, our Canadian-owned company stands as a reminder of what can be achieved by a young person with a bold idea and the spirit to make it a reality. In the years since then, a lot has changed, but Pillars is proud to stand as a legacy of youthful ambition. In honor of that, we are pleased and proud to sponsor the Rising Star Award for entrepreneurs and professionals under 40 years old. The Entrepreneur Award is presented to a woman under the age of 40 who is making significant strides in their career, demonstrating exceptional leadership potential in paving the way for future success. Nominees are individuals who inspire others through innovation, initiative, and their positive impact on their profession and community. The nominees include professionals and entrepreneurs across many sectors, including business, technology, nonprofit, healthcare, government, and more. They have all demonstrated exceptional leadership potential and innovation while achieving significant professional and entrepreneurial accomplishments early in their career. Congratulations to all the Rising Star nominees from Pillars Fine Foods.
Here are the nominees for Rising Star Under 40 Award, presented by Pillars Fine Foods. Stephanie Banks, Jessica Chalk, Christine Clark, Erin Dale Sandro, Elaine DeClaire, Afra Fatima, Yesenia Guerrero, Shannon Hall, Emma Jennings, Fawn Lang, Michaela Lewis, Robin Linder, Rebecca Lyons, Lauren Martin, Saba Oji, Alicia Stewart, Rochelle Williams, Sunam Yusuf.
Congratulations to all 300 nominees in this category. Incredible. Thank you so much, everybody who nominated somebody tonight. And thank you to Angela Corstangi from Pillars for being here tonight to help with our presentation. The recipient of the 2025 Rising Star Under 40 is Rochelle Williams. Come on up, Rochelle. Rochelle is a skilled young pastry chef and the founder of The Dessert Artist. She also clearly has some fans in the house. After completing her education at Humber College and nearly a decade of experience working for places like the Shangri-La Hotel and Lady Glazed Donuts, delicious, it was time to start her own thing. Rochelle identified a gap in the industry for Black representation and began to incorporate her Black heritage whenever possible, starting with a line of Black excellence cookies that highlight kinky hairstyles and positive Black messaging to create a line of sweet and savory Jamaican patties called Petite Patties. Congratulations, Rochelle Williams.
So I don't have a speech. I honestly didn't think I would win it. I had a face of pure shock when I heard my name. I'm just like, I looked at my sister and was like, was that me? Like, so I just want to say really thank you for this award. I'm very, very honored to be receiving it. And I definitely want to dedicate it to the two strongest women that I know, which is my mom and my sister. My mom is like my #1 fan. I don't think I would have ever started The Dessert Artist without her. Anytime I hit a hurdle or a problem, she's always the first one to be like, you'll figure it out, you'll be fine. And I'm just like panicking in the background. And then there's my sister, who is also really my biggest fan. Can you have 2 biggest fans? I think it's a tie for first, yeah? And she's just always there supporting me in the background because she thrives with admin work. So anytime I need stuff with computers or laundry or just things that nobody sees, that's where she's just like, I thrive. So I just want to thank them for helping me get here because I don't do this alone. And just thank you for the support of my family and my community. Thank you.
Congrats, Rochelle, who was amazing for not having a speech.
That was pretty good. Now it's time for the Professional Award, 40 and over. Also, thank you again to Pillars Fine Foods for sponsoring the Rising Star Under 40. Time for the Professional Award, 40 and over, sponsored by Home Hardware. Please welcome Richia McCutcheon, Public Relations Manager for Home Hardware, to introduce the award.
Hello, I'm Risha McCutcheon from Home Hardware. Everyone here at Home Hardware is thrilled to support the 2025 Women of the Year Awards and 50 years of celebrating women leaders in our community. As the award sponsor for the Professional 40 Years and Over category, Home Hardware joins everyone in the room tonight to congratulating the nominees. These women have shown an elevated level of commitment to professional growth and exceptional dedication to the pursuit of excellence in their chosen career. The Professional Award is presented to a woman whose achievement in her vocation has brought distinction to herself and the community. We at Home Hardware appreciate the courage and sacrifice these achievements require and applaud all of our nominees in this category. Congratulations and good luck to all of the women in the Professional 40 Years and Over category from everyone here at Home Hardware.
Here are the nominees for the Professional 40 and Over Award, presented by Home Hardware. Dr. Brina Bond, Kim Decker, Jennifer Gruber, Jennifer Haas, Ashley Howitt, Jackie Lauer, Young Shin Lee, Dr. Laura May Lindau, Joanne McCormick, Christine Parsons, Rebecca Schoenhart, Kathy Snyder, Carolina Soares, Geraldine Stafford, Marion Steffler, Kim Wilhelm.
A lot of cheering for this category.
Right?
I
would say this category gave the other category a run for its money with the number of nominees, too. Right? Please welcome Richia, and thanks for being here tonight. The recipient, are you ready for this? Of the 2025 Professional Award 40 and Over is Kim Wilhelm.
Yeah! That's a...
Congratulations, Kim, who is the CEO of the Food Bank of Waterloo Region. Kim leads one of Ontario's largest food banks here in the region, which distributes nearly 9 million pounds of food annually across Waterloo Region. A passionate nonprofit leader, Kim is always focused on building strong community partnerships to support those experiencing food insecurity. She works closely with a network of 54 organizations, as well as provincial and national partners, to ensure a collaborative approach to food distribution. Before joining the food bank in 2016, Kim spent nearly 20 years as a senior fundraiser in healthcare. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Kim Wilhelm, your winner of the Professional Award for 40 and Over.
Thank you. Wow.
Good evening, everyone. There were so many amazing people in that category, and I am so honored to be up here tonight. It's like the longest opening of the paper ever. Thank you. So thank you. I am so incredibly honored to receive this award. This award, though, really is a reflection of the incredible team at the Food Bank of Waterloo Region, who I have the absolute privilege to work beside each and every day. And spoiler alert for all of these wonderful businesses in Waterloo Region, but I truly have the best team in the region. But not only is it the team at the Food Bank of Waterloo Region, but we work with an incredible network of community partners and many volunteers who ensure that they are working tirelessly to ensure that no one goes hungry in our community. And together we have built something meaningful, something that brings hope and dignity to those who need it most. To the women in this room tonight who lead with courage and compassion, thank you for paving the way. Whether you've been nominated or the next generation of leaders, your voice matters, your vision matters, and your impact will be powerful. I'm humbled to be among all of you and your incredible stories that we've heard tonight. Thank you for this incredible honor.
Congratulations, Kim Wilhelm, our 2025 Rogers Women of the Year recipient for Professional 40 and Over. Thank you again to Home Hardware as well for sponsoring this award. Now on to the Arts and Culture Award. Please welcome Isabel Van Kuyk from Scotiabank to introduce the award category and nominees for achievements in arts and culture.
Good evening. I'm Isabel Van Kuyk from Scotiabank, here to introduce the 50th anniversary Women of the Year Awards for Arts and Culture. A creative arts and culture scene is what turns a city into a community. This award recognizes women in our community who have contributed significantly to arts and culture, helping to make Waterloo Region a vibrant and diverse. This category encompasses visual arts, music, dance, film, theater, written words, festivals, community events, and much more. The Scotiabank Women Initiative is committed to helping women grow their business, advance their careers, and invest in their future so they can succeed on their own terms. This is why we are so proud to be involved in 2025 Women of the Year Awards, which has been celebrating amazing women in our community for 50 years. Congratulations to the nominees from all of us at Scotiabank.
Here are the nominees for the Arts and Culture Award, presented by Scotiabank. Claudia Ageria, Mega Bermewal, Cora Black, Stephanie Butari, Tara Butler, Angela Cox-Daly, Allison Dijak, Banaz Fatimi, Kathy Jordan, Lauren Keating, Catherine Ladano, Karen Lowerson, Mary Abdel-Malek Neal, Pam Patel, Kelly Pedro, Isabella Stefanescu, Sarah Thompson, Maria Wu.
What an incredible group of talented nominees. And here are Isabel Van Kuyk and Nicole Hunstein from Scotiabank to help us present the award. The recipient of the 2025 Arts and Culture Award is Dr. Catherine Ladano. Dr. Ladano, a visionary Canadian bass clarinetist, has redefined the instrument through a blend of traditional and experimental techniques. With degrees from the University of Waterloo, University of Calgary, and York University, plus a mentorship from renowned musicians, she has captivated audiences worldwide. A dedicated educator, she served as artistic director for NUMIS, taught at Wilfrid Laurier University, and currently instructs at the University of Waterloo. Her discography includes 3 solo albums and 1 duo release. After a traumatic brain injury in 2020, Catherine now uses her music to raise awareness about brain injuries and advocate for fellow survivors. Please welcome Catherine to the stage to share her comments. Congratulations.
Thank you so much for this award. It's an honor to be included with such an incredible group of nominees in this category, many of which I've worked before and are colleagues of mine. My big project last year was called Anatomy of the Recovering Brain, and it was a musical piece aimed at bringing awareness to the mental health impacts of sustaining a traumatic brain injury, which I did in 2020, and giving a voice to survivors. I sustained an injury in 2020 which took away my ability to make art, and was a long road of recovery for me to make that project and to be here tonight. So I'd like to thank a few people that helped me in this journey. I'd like to thank the Brain Injury Association of Waterloo Wellington, who helped me in my recovery. They're a great organization, thanks. They also nominated me for this award. I'd like to thank NUMIS Concerts, which is a great community arts organization that commissioned this piece, premiered the piece, and supported me in my album release event earlier this year. I'd like to thank Frank Horvat, a wonderful composer and collaborator that worked with me to create this piece and bring it to the world and give a voice to these survivors. And I'd like to thank the many different therapists that helped me along the road to recovery, and again, made it possible for me to be here tonight. I'd like to thank Dr. Polanenko, my visual therapist, Rhonda Marie Park, my massage therapist, Stephen Lobsinger, and Alyssa Bender, my osteopaths, the many different therapists and incredible staff at VOR Physiotherapy in Waterloo. I'd like to thank my friends and family for supporting me and giving me the strength to do what I needed to do to get here. And lastly, I'd like to thank the 5 brain injury survivors that shared their stories with me on this album and in this project, and bravely shared those stories to give a voice to survivors and help people understand what this is like. So thank you to Russ, Paul, Melanie, Lucy, and Jeffrey, and thanks again for this honor.
Dr. Catherine Ladano is a better clarinetist than I was in grade 8. Truth.
Our Arts and Culture Award recipient, thank you to our sponsor as well, Scotiabank. All right, congratulations on there being more categories this year as well, and of course a whole bunch of new nominees. The next is the Educator Award, presented by the Waterloo Region District School Board, a brand new award launched this year. So let's welcome Alison Gami San Vicente, Associate Director of Education Services for the Waterloo Region District School Board, to tell us all about it.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Alison Game San Vicente, the Academic Associate Director for the Waterloo Region District School Board. At the Waterloo Region District School Board, we understand that education is a lifelong pursuit, and we celebrate those who dedicate their lives in service of others. We also recognize that women continue to face barriers in society. For this reason, we are pleased and proud to join the 50th Anniversary Women of the Year Awards. This award category recognizes individuals who demonstrate exceptional dedication and innovation in education. Our Waterloo Region nominee inspires learners of all ages, fosters inclusive and equitable learning environments, and promotes the pursuit of knowledge. She plays a pivotal role by empowering others through education. Her commitment to excellence has a lasting impact on her students and community. On behalf of the Waterloo Region District School Board, we want to congratulate all of the nominees in the first ever Educator Award category. Congratulations and thank you.
Here are the nominees for the Educator Award, presented by the Waterloo Region District School Board. Jan Basso, Mackenzie Beisel, Paula Bender, Hanu Braun, Sarah D. Hart, Julie Horner, Lily Layu, Laura Matheson, Tham Nugent, Lindsay Nickel, Camelia Nunez, Kennedy Paul, Krista Tryanovsky, Meredith Woodwork.
And please welcome to the stage Bill Lemon, Associate Director of Business Services for the Waterloo Region District School Board, to help us present this very inaugural award. The very first recipient of the 2025 Educator Award is Jan Basso. Jan Basso is the Assistant Vice President, Experiential Learning and Career Development at Wilfrid Laurier University and a recognized leader in the field of career education within the post-secondary sector nationally. In her role, Jan ensures experiential learning and career development are part of every student experience, enabling students and alumni to realize their career goals and respond to employer recruiting needs. Jan is a Laurier alumnus, holds a master's degree from the University of Toronto, and has been actively involved in professional associations and networks throughout her career. Jan is truly an extraordinary woman, and we're happy to name her as the inaugural recipient of the Rogers Women of the Year Educator Award.
As I read the bios on the website today of all of the nominees, I never expected to be standing here. This is such an honor to be included among so many accomplished women who have been nominated for these awards tonight. As a career educator, I have spent the last 5 decades doing something I love. Being inspired by students every day, being inspired by my colleagues, many of whom have joined me tonight, and the employers and the community partners with whom we work. I also have had opportunities every day to learn, to be challenged, and to know the work we do has an impact on the lives of so many of our students. And I have to do a special shout out to any Laurier grads in the audience. I will say, if you were at Laurier, I'm pretty confident in saying I was there, since I've been there 54 years. So many thanks to my nominator and the friends and colleagues at Laurier. A special thank you to the selection committee. I very much appreciate this recognition, and I'm retiring at the end of June, and this will be a highlight of my professional life. And I'll just conclude by congratulating all of the nominees who are being honored here tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Jan Basso, our Educator Award recipient, and thank you to our sponsor as well. And that is how you go out on top, right? Win the award and mic drop.
Right? Amazing.
When talking about education, it seems like a good time to recognize a new feature of tonight's event, the Rogers Women of the Year Future Leaders Program. Even though we are looking back tonight over the past 50 years of these awards, it's important to remember that many of our nominees are being recognized for looking forward. They're helping make our community a better place for the young women following them, our future leaders. With that in mind, the organizing committee wanted to make sure that some of those future leaders were able to join us tonight. We're pleased to share that thanks to to generous sponsor partners, we are welcoming 3 tables of young women from the University of Waterloo, Wilfrid Laurier, Conestoga College, and various local high schools here this evening. So please stand up and receive a nice round of applause. Where are they? There we are.
Ah,
all right, good job.
Found you. Welcome, ladies. Thanks for being here. A huge thank you to our future leader sponsors, Bank of Montreal, Little Mushroom Catering, and the University of Waterloo for your generous support and helping us to make this possible. And speaking of leadership, next up is the 2025-2026 Oktoberfest ambassador to tell us a bit more about Oktoberfest Cares. Please welcome Katie Kneisel.
First of all, I just wanted to congratulate you on saying my last name right, so.
Win! It was actually written phonetically in the speech, so.
But she could read it.
Win!
That's perfect. Usually I get Kniezel or Weasel, so you're making a step forward. I know you guys are probably thinking, she looks really nervous, and if you were standing in a room full of good-looking people like you, I think you would be too. Yeah, woo is right. Hello everyone, Guten Tag, and my name is Katie Kneisel, and I'm this year's Oktoberfest ambassador. I'm so pleased to be joining you tonight as we celebrate all these incredible women leaders. They're such an inspiration to so many. I'm also here to shine a light on our Oktoberfest Cares initiative. More than just beer gardens and also their amazing schnitzel, KW Oktoberfest is committed to supporting the cultural, economic, and social vitality of Waterloo Region, bringing millions of dollars in economic benefits to the region each year. We support employment and help create hundreds of jobs that provides millions in tax revenues. But it's the social vitality piece that just really, really excites me. Each year, community benefits far beyond the festival's economic impact through Oktoberfest Cares. This initiative is our organization's commitment to community collaboration. It provides funding for charitable partners and supports festival initiatives that enriches our community, like the Uncle Hans Food Drive. Did you know that we've provided over a million meals for local food banks? Yeah. Oktoberfest Cares helped keep admission costs low or free for favorites, including the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Wolkman Platz in downtown Kitchener, and tonight's Women of the Year celebration, as well as many family-friendly events like Kidtoberfest and Dogtoberfest. It's crazy how we can bring the whole community together and unite it. And we are so proud to collaborate with local charities so that they can raise funds through the festival to support their work. Through our partnerships, these groups have built swimming pools, developed parks, raised and trained service dogs, and provided top-notch hospital care. It just goes to show that every single action can do some good. For months, a group of amazing volunteers have been acting together to create a space to honor women in our community. And here we are, celebrating 1 million acts by our 140 nominees. Let's just give a round of applause again. Which when we put together have created a tremendous force for good in our community. Many of you bid on silent auction items, and if you haven't already heard from Tracy, purchase from the wine wall. I don't know how many corks we have left, but I hope they're all sold out for your sakes, because I don't want to see her flip a table. Everybody run. These actions help us further our Oktoberfest Care cause and do more good in Waterloo Region. We are so grateful for your attendance tonight and invite you to take part in our more festival initiatives that make a difference in our community. I hope to see you in October, and Prost!
Thank you again to Katie. Oktoberfest right around the corner.
It's coming up. We're going to be ready, especially, is the wine wall sold out? 10 are left?
How is there 10 left? Didn't you buy like 4?
I know. And I used your visa. Okay, there's still time.
Yeah,
I'm not worried. I'm not worried, okay?
Next up, the Community Service Award presented by Rogers TV. Let's welcome Patty Berardi, Station Manager, Rogers TV, to introduce the award.
Hello everyone, I'm Patty Berardi from Rogers TV. Rogers TV is a longtime sponsor and partner of the Rogers Women of the Year Awards, and it's been our pleasure and privilege to bring this important event to our community. Tonight we honor the women who make our community great, not only this year, but for the past 50 years. Rogers TV believes that a love of community is at the heart of everything we do. We continue that love of community by supporting the Award for Community Service, which honors the women who make volunteerism and service a way of life. The nominees we're about to meet demonstrate compassion and dedication to their chosen causes. Often working behind the scenes, their contributions help connect citizens and solve community problems. They are what makes our community a great place to live. Congratulations to all the community service nominees from Rogers TV.
Here are the nominees for the Community Service Award, presented by Rogers TV. Asma Elwash, Jacqueline Bedford Enrique, Crystal Blizzard, Jenny Charon, Abby Cooper, Joan Fisk, Kate Glasson, Marcella Habermel, Angie Hill, Rahima Kushi, Marjorie Knight, Amanda Kretsch, Tavina Koom, Karen Liphart, Mona Lofferman, Sandy Milne, Danielle Morris, Jennifer Peacock, Stephanie Sulis, Tracy Valco.
Oh my goodness, congratulations to all the nominees, and please welcome Anandi Carol Woolery of Rogers TV to help us present the award. The recipient of the 2025 Community Service Award is Marjorie Knight. Come on up, Marjorie. For more than 24 years, Marjorie Knight has dedicated her time as an anti-poverty advocate and community outreach worker whose tireless volunteer efforts have significantly helped people in Waterloo Region. In addition to her work as a family outreach worker with the House of Friendship in Cambridge, she serves on the boards of the Cambridge Shelter Corp and Aqua. This collaborator is also the founder of Rhythm and Blues, an organization that advocates for the Black community in Cambridge. Marjorie is truly an extraordinary woman, and we're happy to call her the 2025 Women of the Year for Community Service. Marjorie, congratulations! All right. Aw. Yahoo!
Well, now, this was unexpected. I stand here and I listen to all the names, and I know so many of those names and faces and the amazing work that they do in this community. But what it means is, as a community, we have such strong women who do so much for our community. My example was all my mothers.
from my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, my aunts, who taught me what service was. I saw it in action every day, so I had no choice but to follow in footsteps. But along the way, I've met fabulous people. People like Patty Mick, who's my colleague at House of Friendship, who has been in the community for more than 20 years, doing the most amazing work, who mentors me every day. People that I've met who have lived experience, who have taught me perspective, compassion, and a desire to change things, to know that things don't always have to be this way. And I just urge everybody that when you go home tonight and you reflect and you think, community is everything. And as women, we hold the wheel. Drive responsibly. Thank you.
You good?
Marjorie Knight.
Congratulations, Marjorie, and thank you to Rogers TV for being our award category sponsor. Now we move on to the Group Achievement Award, presented this year by Fox Financial Planning. Let's listen to Nancy Fox as she tells us more about this award category.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Nancy Fox of Fox Financial Planning at IG Wealth Management. They say if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. At Fox Financial, we understand there is no challenge too great for a group of like-minded individuals working together to solve problems, create change, or build something new. That is why we are sponsoring the award for Group Achievement, honoring those who better our community by working together. The Group Achievement Award honors a group of 2 or more women who have worked together on community service initiatives to benefit a variety of causes. This year, our nominees include 8 different organizations or groups creating impact in areas like women's health, safety, homelessness, professional development, community connection, and sports. Congratulations to all the nominees for Group Achievement from the Fox team at IG Wealth Management.
Here are the nominees for the Group Achievement Award, presented by Fox Financial Planning with IG Wealth Management. The Bloom Team, Macintosh Hockey, Muslim Social Services, Waterloo Region. She is Your Neighbor. She Shares Women's Giving Circle. Shelter Movers, Southwestern Ontario. Women in Communications and Technology Mentoring Circles Program. YW Club 84.
Congratulations again to all of our nominees, and everyone please welcome Nancy Fox from Fox Financial Planning here on stage to present the award. You have some fans. The recipient of the 2025 Group Achievement Award is Women in Communications and Technology Mentoring Circles Program. They sound excited. The Mentoring Circles was born when the Women in Communications and Technology volunteer team met to discuss how to fill a mentorship gap for women in Waterloo Region. This 9-month program provides like-minded professionals in any industry the opportunity to form strategic partnerships in a supported group to achieve their personal and professional goals. Since the inception of the Mentoring Circles in 2019, nearly 500 participants of all career stages have received mentorship through the program in Waterloo Region, and the program was scaled nationally by WCT in March 2024 to foster mentoring relationships for women all across Canada. Please welcome to the stage Cheryl Petrosevic to accept the award on behalf of Women in Communications and Technology Mentoring Circles Program.
Wow, what a journey we've been on here. So thank you to the KWO Oktoberfest Women of the Year Committee for this incredible Women of the Year recognition. It's truly an honor to accept this award on behalf of the Waterloo Women in Communications Mentoring Circles team. My team's over there. What a great team. 7 years ago, after much investigation of current local programming, a group of caring, compassionate, and supportive women set out to create a supportive space for all women and women-identifying individuals in Waterloo Region. We determined that focused access to personal and professional mentoring was a gap in the community, and as a result, we created Mentor Circles. Looking at the numbers today, the impact is clear. We've had 6 cohorts, 545 mentors, mentees, and volunteers, and an astounding 30 to 40% return rate. These figures speak volumes about the value participants find in our program. We've held 44 carefully curated learning sessions and facilitated, are you ready? Over 17,000 structured interactions between mentors and mentees. It's a lot. And that's just the beginning, as countless individual relationships continue to thrive long after the program officially ends. Beyond the impressive statistics, it's the individual stories and profound impact that truly defines us. We've seen careers shaped, confidence ignited, and an expansive network of supporters grow with each passing cohort. The early career group for our 2019 cohort, for example, still meet regularly, a testament to the long-term connections and the belief of the powerness of togetherness that we foster. As one of our members eloquently put it, I enjoyed hearing the challenges that younger women are having. I hope to help someone who needs support and education. The desire to uplift and empower is at the heart of everything we do. Our program has not only expanded locally, but has recently been launched nationally with WCT, providing its scalability and effectiveness in addressing mentorship gaps across the country. The sustainability of the program has been a key focus for our all-volunteer team. While our founding board members still play a vital role in the organization's development, we're thrilled to have new board members join the team, leading the charge in Waterloo Region, and ensuring the program continues to evolve and thrive for years to come. This award isn't just for us, it's for every mentor, mentee, and volunteer who has contributed their time, wisdom, and passion to the Mentoring Circles program. Before I leave the podium, I want to make sure to invite you, the women of this community, to join our cause, whether as a mentee, mentor, sponsor, or board member. Watch our social media channels for the next registration opportunity, and thank you for believing in the power of women supporting women.
Congratulations again to everyone involved with Women in Communications and Technology Mentoring Circles program, our 2025 Group Achievement Award recipients. Thank you to Fox Financial Planning with IG Wealth Management for being a partner here tonight as well. Congratulations to all of our recipients so far. It's been a great night.
Who's having a good time so far? Yeah! No, we got to keep the energy up.
Right. Okay, so next up is the Young Adult Award, which is proudly sponsored by Rogers Radio Group, including Chime 96.7, City News 570, and Country 106.7. Sponsoring the Young Adult Award category is particularly special to us, especially at Country 106.7, as the recipient of this award will also receive the Memorial Jennifer Campbell Scholarship. Now, many of you knew Jennifer because you were a friend of hers. Many of you met her over the years at numerous public events that she was involved in, like this one, of course, which she hosted many times. And many more of you probably know her from her time as my co-host on Country 106.7, a long time. She did it by herself for a while. She did it with other hosts as well, but she's been on the radio, was on the radio for a very long time doing country. She was truly a champion of women in this community and loved not only seeing women succeed, but helping in any way that she could to make it happen. I think one of the purest forms of that help came when she said yes to hosting a 1-hour talk show on 570 News. And she and I were already getting up at the crack of stupid to do our show, but she was so excited about hosting the talk show that she took on that role on top of what we were doing in the morning show. She saw it as an opportunity to fill the void on the airwaves in a kind of a unique way. a female host of a radio talk show and a segment of broadcasting that at the time and still today in many ways is dominated by men. I remember distinctly when it was in the early stages that several people mentioned to me things like, I don't know if it's going to work, or no one wants to listen to a woman talk about all that stuff. Well, those people and several others learned the hard way a very simple reality that all of us who were close and knew Jennifer, what about her and what she was about, never tell her that she can't do something. Ever. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I see every year, I see that power and that drive in all of you here tonight. I also know that not only is Jennifer watching, but she's cheering on the successes of each and every one of you. As far as this award, it recognizes a young woman between the ages of 14 and 21 who is actively involved in the community, whether through volunteering, fundraising, extracurricular school activities, or social activism. These nominees are the future leaders of our community. Congratulations to all of you from everyone at Country 106.7, Chime FM, and City News 570.
We're Brady and Tara from Chime 96.7, and Rogers Radio Group has been a proud supporter of the Oktoberfest Women of the Year for decades. And sponsoring the Young Adult Award category is particularly special to us, as the recipient of this award will also receive the Memorial Jennifer Campbell Scholarship.
Many of you know that Jennifer was such a fierce advocate and cheerleader for women, and a passionate voice in our community. This event was so important to Jen, and she'd be incredibly proud of the women nominated in this category.
This award recognizes a young woman between the ages of 14 and 21 who is actively involved in the community, whether through volunteering, fundraising, extracurricular school activities, or social activism.
These nominees are the future leaders of our community. Congratulations to you all from everyone at Country 106.7, Chime 96.7, and 570 News Radio.
Here are the nominees for the Young Adult Award, presented by Chime 96.7, Country 106.7, and 570 News Radio. Rose Aiden, Jerry May Balbin, Zoe Channer, Francesca Germania, Allison Hannah Berwick Hernandez, Asha Khan, Sarah LaRochelle, Madison Latizi, Miranda Moffett, Katia Mueller, Hania Nazir, Jessica Quinn, Sharia Rao, Sloan Stark, Kennedy Taylor, Linda Wang, Elaine Shio.
Congratulations again to all the nominees, and please welcome Karina Graff, Chair of the Women of the Year Organizing Committee, to help us with this presentation. The award recipient for the 2025 Young Adult Award is Jessica Quinn. Come on up, Jessica. Jessica Quinn is a dedicated leader, advocate, and community builder from Waterloo Region. Through her work, she has demonstrated a deep commitment to improving the lives of others, particularly in the areas of sport development, inclusivity, and youth empowerment. After experiencing the devastating loss of her father in 2023, Jessica went on to make the historic first ever Team Canada women's box lacrosse team. Simultaneously, she also managed to maintain exceptional grades in her honors legal studies program at the University of Waterloo. Jessica embodies compassion and resilience, leveraging her personal experiences to inspire and motivate those around her.
Jessica, tonight it is our distinct pleasure to award you with a $1,000 scholarship as the Young Adult Award winner, which is hosted in partnership with Oktoberfest Cares and the Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year Awards. As you've heard, this scholarship holds special meaning to us all as it is presented in loving memory of our dear friend and radio co-host, Jennifer Campbell. Congratulations.
Wow, I'm shocked. I didn't think I would win. Thank you so much.
I'm honored to receive this award. Thank you to the committee. Standing among such incredible women is deeply humbling. I would like to thank some incredible women that have broken barriers in the world of lacrosse and that have given young girls across Canada the opportunity to play the sport that they love. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I would like to thank Troyanne Santos, Kristen Loves, Megan Kingston, Dana Doby, Eric Evans, Megan Kinna, and the entire Canadian women's box lacrosse team and staff. These past years have been incredibly difficult for me. Losing my father in 2023 was the hardest moment of my life, but it also became a turning point for me. It reminded me of the strength that we all carry, and it pushed me to reach the goals I could never imagine. But this award isn't just about me and my achievements, it's about the people who have supported me, the communities that have uplifted me, and all the women in sports who inspire me every day. And to anyone that's facing something difficult in their life, just know that you're more capable than you realize. Thank you again for this incredible honor.
Congratulations, Jessica. That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations to Jessica Quinn. Can I borrow $1,000? Just kidding, Jessica. Maybe not.
You already took my credit card.
There's a lot going on.
You going through something right now?
I'm very broke. Oh, dear. Congratulations again, Jessica, recipient of the Jennifer Campbell Scholarship as part of the Young Adult Award. And now for the final award of the evening. Can't believe it. It's the last award. The last award presentation was for the Lifetime Achievement Award, sponsored by Schlegel Villages. Let's welcome Sophia Heimpel from Schlegel Villages to introduce the award category.
Hello, I'm Sophia Heimpel from Schlegel Villages. The stories of tonight's nominees are all inspiring. Some of those stories started over 25 years ago. The Women of the Year Awards recognize women in our community who have created tremendous impact in Waterloo Region through their volunteerism, business acumen, and commitment to community. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes those women who have made exceptional contributions to Waterloo Region over the course of 25 plus years. The nominees for this category are professionals, academics, activists, and artists. Schlegel Villages is proud to honor these outstanding nominees. And we are proud to support the 50th anniversary of the Rogers Women of the Year Awards, which makes all of this possible. We would like to thank every single nominee in this category for being our role models, mentors, and advocates, and for making our community great. Congratulations to all the Lifetime Achievement nominees from everyone at Schlegel Villages.
Here are the nominees for the Lifetime Achievement Award, presented by Schlegel Villages. Jan Basso, Cora Black, Brina Bond, Charmaine Dean, Kim Decker, Kathy Ding, Joan Fisk, Kate Glasson, Marcella Habermel, Angie Hill, Mary Beth Kennedy, Marjorie Knight, Jackie Lauer, Karen Lippert, Joanne McCormick, Sandy Milne, Christine Parsons, Laura Poge, Jolanda Rommel-Jarski, Isabella Stefanescu, Marion Steffler, Kathy Snyder, Tracy Falco.
Please welcome Jillian Alexander and Nicolette Delbel from Schlegel Villages, who are here to help us present the award. And the award recipients, the 2025 Lifetime Achievement Award is Joan Fisk. Come on up, Joan. Joan is a respected community leader and current CEO of United Way Waterloo Region Communities. Her career includes executive roles at Gore Mutual, Greater KW Chamber of Commerce, and the Tiger Brand Knitting Company. Joan has served on numerous boards, including Waterloo Wellington Local Health Integration Network, Lang School of Business and Economics Dean's Advisory Board, Wilfrid Laurier University, Conestoga College, and the College of Physicians and Surgeons. Her many honors include the Queen's Diamond Jubilee Medal, YMCA Women of Distinction, and the 125th Confederation Medal. Joan's lifelong dedication to public service, equity, and community development makes her a truly deserving recipient of the Oktoberfest Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations, and please welcome Joan Fisk.
She can barely get up here because she has so many fans along the way. Congratulations, Joan. That's amazing. It's okay, no one else had a speech either, Joan. Everyone's winged it so far. Yeah.
Well, this message goes to Tracy. It's a person I've known for a long time, and a couple of her cohorts sitting at her table here, which I won't mention. We've known each other for a long time, and we've been part of this community, doing what we do, putting our impact and hoping that we make a difference. I'm laughing because Tracy said, "I'm not on the committee, Joan," as we walked in tonight. And so, of course, this was not an expected honor, but it is an honor for all of those who have been recognized, not just in this category, but all the categories here tonight. Women do have a great place to play. And only we say that because we were kind of late to the party, maybe the last 50 years or so if it was me. But we have something we can give, and we give it without any expectation. And that's when I look at these young folks who I know, some of them that were nominated tonight, some of them that worked with me at United Way and other places in my community. So many things, so many years. But this one, I can hardly say anything funnier than my dear friend Jane Klugman, who's sitting in front of me, my colleague Jill Laurie, who's here with me tonight, who said, "But come on, Joan, you gotta come with me." And she picked me up so that we would come and join in the celebration of this amazing award. So thank you so much to all of the women in our community and all the others, not just women, who make this community such an amazing place. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much, Joan. Congratulations. That was an amazing Wing It speech. That's why you deserve the Lifetime Achievement Award, okay?
Been building towards that the whole time.
That's awesome. Please join us in congratulating, I made a word up there.
Probably going to talk about that on the radio tomorrow.
When you're congratulating all of our KW Oktoberfest Rogers Women of the Year Award recipients for 2025. Ladies, you are killing it. And now, after celebrating all of these accolades and inspiration, there's one more group of women we need to recognize, of course, and that is the Volunteer Organizing Committee, who put this entire evening together for us. Please welcome back to the stage Karina Graff, Chair of the Women of the Year Organizing Committee, for some final remarks.
Good evening, everyone. Wow. What a night. As we wrap up this incredible 50th anniversary celebration, I want to thank all of you for being here and for helping us shine a spotlight on some of the remarkable women in our community. This evening is more than a recognition of achievement and leadership. It's a tribute to courage, compassion, innovation, and the quiet resilience that so often goes unnoticed. To our award recipients and nominees, you remind us of what's possible when we lead with purpose, advocate with heart, and stay committed to making a difference. You're not just honorees, you're role models, change makers, and catalysts for progress. Thank you. To the nominators, families, colleagues, and friends, you're a huge part of the story too. Thank you for helping us celebrate these amazing women. And now a few important thank yous, because these awards wouldn't be possible without the dedication, hard work, and support of a lot of people. To our fantastic organizing committee, Ada, Adriana, Amelia, Ibi, Ashari, Kate, Kelly, Mary, Monica, Radhika, Stephanie, Susie, Tony, E.G., and our Vice Chair Extraordinaire, Kirsty. You are the dream team. To the KW Oktoberfest team, Tracy, Lori, Sarah Jane, Carol, Val, and Luke, thank you for being the behind-the-scenes magic makers who keep everything running smoothly. To our adjudication committee, Amy Sear, Angela Anuara, Ashley Skydema, Brenda Halloran, Cindy Ward, Clarice Ward, Linda Lee, Martha George, Neha Juwale, Sarah Shafiq, Susan Carey, and Uzma Bhutto. You had the incredibly tough job of reviewing all of the nominations. Thank you for your thoughtful work. We know it wasn't easy. A big thanks as well to our sponsors and to the dynamic duo from Country 106.7, Robin and PJ. You've kept us on time, in good spirits, and occasionally on our toes. We have a small token of our appreciation for you. Thank you. As we head out tonight, let's carry the inspiration of these stories with us. Celebrate with each other, lift someone up, and when in doubt, nominate a woman doing amazing things for next year. Thank you again for being such a part of such a memorable night and for helping us celebrate 50 golden years of inspiring women in our community. Back to you.
Thank you, Karina, and the entire organizing committee. That's amazing. Reminder, you can watch this program. There's a couple of deals. I gotta give the dates. You have the dates.
Coming up June 2nd and 6th.
Right.
Give me a nod. Yes. Okay.
Good at this. Wow.
Nailed it. I love Rogers TV that much that I knew the dates.
We would also like to ask that all of tonight's recipients come to the stage for a group photo as well when we wrap up. All our nominees can pick up their gift from Lakeview Wine Co. on your way out. If you purchased a cork from the Lakeview Wine Company wine wall, don't forget to pick it up as you leave. Anyone who received a notification that you successfully bid on a silent auction item, you can pick those items up tonight if they're here in the room. And thank you again to all of our amazing event sponsors.
Can we keep it going, please, for our sponsors? Rogers TV, the stations Chime, Country 106.7, and City News. Gowling WLG, our decor and floral sponsor, Harp and Finn Company. Don't forget to take your centerpieces off the table. And yes, you can take the vase, right? It'll be less awkward. The Greater KW Chamber of Commerce for the photo booth. Govan Brown, our volunteer sponsor, our centerpiece sponsor, Bondi and Associates. Sherwood, Thunderstorm Productions and Thunderstorm Snacks, and all our many award category sponsors. Please join us tonight as we say one last thank you to all of our nominees and recipients. Thanks for being here, everyone, and celebrating 50 years with us. And remember, at 50 years young, we're just getting started. Yeah. And if Selma Hayek can be a Sports Illustrated swimsuit model at 58, so can you. So keep going. Thank you, and we'll see you Saturday for the